Alango Mingaba. Let's see if it's working. Dun, 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 dun. Hello. Mingalaba. Mingalaba. Megalabing. Ni cao ấy là bà lâu này trả lệ to Saturday giao bì so happy Saturday thì kem nhớ lên bà đấy. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, Ngô Lava. Hello. How are you doing? Ni cao là bà lâu này trả lại Maya yo. Ima be, AC be. English tin and page in dine. Ah, Cristiano, you are good. You relax. This is how Saturday should be spent. Tila myo sunene account zone ba be tila. Ba ma malo bu. Dama ma ho yin nini li be lo de. AC be relax ဖြစ်တာပြီကောင်းလိုက်တာခဏဆောင်ပေးပါနော်အခြားလူတွေရောက်ရင်ပြီးတော့စားလိုက်မယ် Hello Cristiano ရေရန်ကုန်မှာနေတာလားမာယာရောရန်ကုန်မှာနေတယ်အခုဒီ Parks ပန်းချံ9နာရီ9နာရီခွဲအထိဖွင့်တယ်နော်ဖွင့်တယ်ဆိုလမ်းလျှောက်လို့ရတယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးကောက်တယ်ပေါ်ဝါပို့ကောက်တယ် Hello အားလုံးကိုမင်္ဂလာပါနေကောင်းလားဘာလို့နေကြလဲမိတ်ဆက်ပေးပါအောင် comment section မှာနော်မာယာလူတွေနဲ့စကားပြောချင်ပါတယ် Hello How are you How are you I am happy You know အခုဒီနေ့လက်ဝဲတုတ်ပြီးသွားပြီ so အခု relax ဖြစ်နေတာဘာမှမလုပ်တော့ဘူး and then now I want to give like some English speaking session because I think it will be very helpful but now I just want to tell everyone like how to listen and then we can start so yeah အခုလူတွေရှိတယ်ရေထိုက် hello ရေထိုက်နေကောင်းလားဘယ်မှာနေလဲတခြားလူတွေရောပြောလို့ရတယ် hello ပြောလို့ရတယ် hey အာဂျွန်နေကောင်းလား you want to learn this is good I was going to speak English later to make sure that everyone is on the same level but I'm more than happy to start speaking English now so I have a program for today but I'm just uploading the link so that more people can listen in live English happening now okay ready to go so hello where are you saying now where are you saying thank you very much so let me explain a little bit about this session English စကားနဲ့ပြောမယ်မြန်မာစာနဲ့ပြောမယ်ဘာဖြစ်လို့လဲဆိုတော့တခြားလူတွေအင်္ဂလိပ်ကောင်းကောင်းပြောတတ်တယ်တချို့လူတွေရောကောင်းကောင်းမပြောတတ်သေးပါဘူး so I live in Yangon right now and I meet a lot of people who want to speak better English and a lot of people message me and they say Maya ye English အတတ်ချင်းတယ်ဘယ်လိုလုပ်ရမလဲအဲ့ဒါချောင်းနော်So I really want to help people improve and it doesn't matter what level you are but let me know in the comments what is your English level I really kuni page in it and so but you know the child level shilo and I sound aku mati you know so today I have some things that I want to share with you let me just start by saying that I want to make it fun. You know, English language should be something very entertaining. It should be something that we don't see as a homework. You know, English are enjoyment, I really enjoyed the process of learning Burmese. And I believe that for all of you here, if you really want to learn English, you have to make sure that you really enjoy the process. So that's something that I want to help with doing. And I hope that you enjoy it. And depending on your level of enjoyment, then maybe we can do more sessions like this. So this is really the first one, the first session like this, you know. So yes, hello Steve, how are you? Hello Still Human. Hello Aumzo Moore and Ye Tai Bon Pie Pyo. Please guys, let me know what is your level of English. But now we can start. If you want me to speak more Burmese, please let me know in the comments. If you want me to speak more English, please let me know in the comments. I am open and I want to help. Okay, so English. So I want to tell you about the words in English that I find very useful and that I also find very useful in Burmese. So when I first arrived in Myanmar, I was using two words a lot. Okay, the first one, who can guess which word it was? The first one was, chisiale, chisiale, amale chisiale. I always used to say this. And in English, we also use it a lot. You know, we say, oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. That's so adorable. You know, chipokaune. That's adorable. Chipokaune. And the other word I used a lot when I first arrived to Myanmar is la lai da. You know, like if someone bought me a Myanmar dress or something happened, I said, I'm a la lai da. So in English, we can also use something like this. We can say like beautiful or lovely or, you know, wow. And I want to help you guys understand those kinds of words because they're really useful. So for example, enjoyable. So pyozi akaundo. This is enjoyable. So in English, we often say like, oh, you know, I ate dinner with my friends and like that. This was enjoyable, very enjoyable. And this is a very useful word to have. Another very good word is, you know, selushado, you know, selushado, exciting. I'm excited to be here today. I'm so excited to be spending time with you guys here today. Selushade. You know, I'm excited. So we can use the word excited in many different ways. You know, I'm excited to start working on Monday, or I'm excited to go to Lewe, or I'm excited to go on holiday. You know, these are some examples. So let's take a little break. So people have said, how many years I live in Myanmar? You speak French. Yes, thank you. I've been living in Myanmar for 2 years. Before that, I studied English. I studied Myanmar language in London. So this is where I really learned how to read and how to write. So, but actually, my mother tongue is not English. So the first language I learned was it was Dutch. So my mom is from Holland. So this is why I'm very passionate about helping people to try and speak better English, because in my life it's been very useful. So Cristiano asked, how can I define my level of English? I think we all, there are like the tests online, or you can take a test like IELTS. So if you have an IELTS score, you can tell me your score, and I will be able to tell you what kind of level you are at. Dama Mahoye, how confident do you feel speaking to foreigners? Have any people during this live session, have you spoken to foreigners? This experience is simply like, can you speak to foreigners comfortably? Can you order a taxi in English? Can you order a meal in English? Can you read a book? Can you read a children's book? All of these things can tell you which level of English you are. And this can help you improve. So Aku, tengah cerita yang be Lotte, Cipo kau deh. Lots of love to Lotte, who is also here. So yeah, so seba ono. So ubama no, English ga pyoyin. So wow, we often say wow when I'm using today lots of different expressions to show you things that I found in Myanmar to be useful that we also use in the English language. So at all, chishu muko, at all, that wow. I am wowed by this experience. The Echene challenge of at all, I am wowed. This place is wow. It's at all, and then like wow shide, incredible shide. So incredible so potate, no. So incredible so popiado mayong chi nine lao. Mayong chi nine lao to. This is incredible. Ubama kayitar ekama, no. There's a view and it's so beautiful. So mayong chi nine lao to. This is incredible. It's so beautiful. Look at the ocean, the view, the landscape is incredible. This is the word we use. So yes, this is some words that I would like to share. And now I would like to go a little bit more into the kind of words that we use when we tell a story. So pongpie pure kama tilomyo segalo very useful words to use in storytelling. So even if your level of English is not that good, you can even practice by speaking to anyone, any foreigner you meet, like, hi, I would like to tell you a story. And then you can practice these words. So the first one is eventually. Eventually. Now sondo. Eventually, I went and did this. Now sondo era lo pitavi. Eventually. Eventually, I decided I wanted to move to Myanmar because I really wanted to experience Myanmar culture. Now sondo, I wanted to come to Myanmar. Eventually, I wanted to come to Myanmar. So that's a very useful one. A second very useful one is suddenly. I think in Myanmar language, Myanmar's will was yotiyet. Suddenly, yotiyet, yapi. Suddenly, I arrived. I was driving in the car and I was listening to music, and suddenly I arrived. Another one that's very useful, I find, is consequently. Dochown. I don't know how to, dochown. Consequently. So I have not been exercising a lot. Consequently, I have not been exercising a lot. Consequently, consequently, I have not been working a lot. Consequently, I feel lazy. I have not eaten today. Consequently, I'm hungry. So these are very useful connector words that help you to join up the dots, right? So we also have, for example, undoubtedly. So 地加报. Undoubtedly, flights will resume in March. 地加报, flights will resume in March. Undoubtedly, life will go back to normal. We are sure. So without a doubt is basically what that means. Without a doubt, life will go back to normal. Another one that's very good is unfortunately. So kemakaundo. Unfortunately, I cannot go. You cannot go abroad because of COVID. Kemakaundo aku kayitare mayaw no. Unfortunately, we cannot go on a trip right now because of COVID. Unfortunately, I cannot go to the beach, or unfortunately, I cannot do this. This is another very useful word. And then we also have this one I love. When I used to study in the UK, I always used to use this word in my essays. Essays. Speaking conversation class so by and large. By and large, I believe that sunshine is the sun is beautiful. But by and large, I think that we should all study English. By and large, I think that we must eat healthy, healthy food, by and large. Um, and then we also have this one, you probably already know this because it's quite a common one. Dopian. Furthermore, dopian. Dopian. So furthermore, so let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, I went and studied Myanmar language. Furthermore, I found it to be a highly enjoyable language to learn. Furthermore, do chao, no? Do chao. But you can also use it in conversations. So furthermore, I think that we should all have more flowers in our house. Do chao, do chao. So this is also very useful. And then last but not least, a word that is also very positive and makes us happy is when something is remarkable. Remarkable. Tutu cha cha. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but like when something is so amazing, it's remarkable. Your head just goes, wow, remarkable. This is fantastic, So these are some words. This is all I have for you today. But please feel free to share any comments in the chat box, in the live chat, or if you want to ask me any questions right now, I'm more than happy. The small thing that and and yeah, so what do people say? I communicate but can understand. I can communicate with a non-native speaker but can understand about 50% with a native speaker. English sa tatte lu de ne 50 jakainon be na le de tu pyo da no. Only 50%. I only understand 50% with a native speaker, he says. That's okay. You keep speaking to those native speakers and you keep listening on Netflix or YouTube or whatever, all of these different channels, and eventually it'll just be natural to you. I have the same when I speak to my friends. My ubama dine tungijin de yaone tu ga yuabawa achang siga pure. So she spoke about village life, and she spoke about quite new words that I never heard before, like saipyoye, like agriculture and harvesting and milking the cows, noa no tote, like all of these vocabularies in Burmese that I hadn't had to use before in my daily conversation. So when you're speaking to a native speaker, try and get them to talk about different subjects that you find interesting, that you can go and learn more about. That's what I think. Yeah. Are there any questions you would like to ask? Wimyatu, very happy to have you here. Thank you for your compliment. As I mentioned before, I really just want to help people to understand English language more. So if you enjoyed this session, feel free to let me know, and maybe I will start creating some kind of private class where we can speak one-to-one, or anything that you might be interested in. I'm happy to help. If it is a private class, I might have to create like a booking system, because the classes will be created by a professional consultant. So yeah, and also there are so many good English songs, So if you like to sing music like me, you can start, just like learning English songs. There's a great song, Are You Going to Scarborough Fair? And these songs will help you with completely new ideas and thoughts and imaginations that you've never heard of before. So yeah, if you enjoy reading, I know it's so easy to just go on Facebook because there are so many things to watch on Facebook, right? There are so many videos and so many fun things to do. But then if we actually devote our time to more English studying, we get so much reward. Devote is another very good word. Devote. What is it? In Myanmar, Okay, devote. A sin chicken. That's why she do. This she do. Devoted. When you're devoted to learning a language, when you're devoted, when you are willing to give your time. Yeah. Anyway, so yes, Cristiano, you're saying it's difficult to understand English people. Okay. If it's difficult to understand English people, tell them to speak slower.ဥပမာ တခြားလူတွေနဲ့မြန်မာစာစကားပြောရင်တခါတလေဘာမှနားမလည်ဘူးသူမြန်ပြောလို့နားမလည်ဘူး so if English people are speaking too fast for you, just tell them, hey, I'm sorry my friend, I think you're going too fast. And then you can, the important thing also is to tell people when there's a word that you don't understand, you can tell them like, I don't understand, and they will tell you and they will write it down for you, and you will learn so much in the process. I really believe that the best way to learn is to learn with people in daily interactions, If you ever get the chance just to be surrounded by English-speaking people, it will be so useful. So, yeah, that's all I have. နေစရာရှိလားမရှိရင်ဒါပဲ Yeah. Any comments? Otherwise, we will round up here, and maybe we'll have another English session soon. The purpose of these sessions is that you can just come and watch me, and you go away. Like it's like different sessions, like a gym, A gazaye. Uma no maya ga lawe tode akama, no? Or muscle poti labi, no? Muscle poti labi. So the English sessions ne tutu babe, no? The kadale natayin maya ne swinwe tayin. Pie popiro telama bo, no? So like the agaza, like exercising is the same thing. Okay, I speak too fast, sorry. So what I'm saying is, the more you surround yourself, the more you try and listen to these conversations, the more you can improve. So basically, like going to the gym, I try and go 3 times a week to Lewe, and then I grow muscles. And with English speaking, it's the same. If you join English speaking classes or anything like that for 3 times a week, you're really going to improve quite quickly. So I encourage everybody on this call to take some time to really try and, improve yourself by dedicating some time, at least 3 times a week, and your muscle will grow. Your brain muscle will grow. So thank you very much. Atet balau le de atet 23ပါငယ်ငယ်လေးပဲเนาะဒါပေမဲ့တော်တော်ကြည့်တယ်ဒီမှာနိုင်ငံခြားသားလို့ so now so meko shide, how about practicing speaking? There are several ways you can speak, practice speaking. One is Netflix. Do you have Netflix? Damamahoye YouTube mano TV series Google phone. If you don't use Google, I recommend you use Google right now and just type in like basic English classes. Something that I like to do is to make it fun. So I enjoy watching movies with subtitles. Try watching English movies with subtitles. It will really improve your ability to listen and to read at the same time. Another one is to listen to podcasts if you have Anchor or Apple Podcasts or anything like that. Other ways of practicing speaking is just to buy some children's books. Go to the store and buy some very simple children's books, and this will also help you improve. Other ways would be to, you online you have some pen pal system. So like you can become a pen pal with someone who is trying to also improve their English, and you can write letters to each other. So this is something that I would recommend as well. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for giving the time to yourself. Thank you for giving time to yourself to improve your English. ကိုယ့်အကိုအချိန်ပေးတဲ့အတွက်အင်္ဂလိပ်စာတက်ချင်လို့ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ် yes whoever you speak to, whether it's foreign or not, or anyone who speaks English, please go ahead and try. And if you like, I will be creating more of these kind of videos just to really practice some words that I find interesting and that might be useful for you as well. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. And also, please follow my Facebook page for more songs and more announcements like this. So, Alango, Chamabaze, Surampebaze, and see you soon. See you tomorrow. Ta-ta!